Hello, welcome new member to the team AI with Ashok, and I would be taking you through our website and very basic about our product so that you get a basic understanding of what we do and the services we provide. So this website, the website is aiwithashok.com, and we have the front page. So our you might notice that our name is branding me. Ashok is me, Ashok Alexander, and the founder. And success automated is our motto. So what we are looking to provide success in a way which is very predictable. It is if people follow through our system and work with us, we basically help them to achieve success. This is our ultimate aim, and for that we have to be successful. We have to fine tune our system and take it from there. So the three key areas we provide solutions is AI solutions. So we find out AI optimization and finding solutions to streamline their process, whether it's social media, whether it's warehouse, whatever. We try to see where we can improve. But at this stage, we are mainly doing chatbot or social media type of AI solutions, but we want to grow into that. The second area is outsourcing. So we have team members in Philippines and in India, and what we do is that things which can be done, which is required to be done regularly, we try to take it off from you so that you can focus into the growth areas, and we will use our resources to provide these kind of automation services. So where we post your social media after discussion with you, or do some SEO work. It can be website building, one-off works. So that's the second area. The third area is the expert guidance, which is more like your business coaching or business consulting. So you can have consulting like one-off type of requirement. So design a website or something, get an idea, or registering a business, or what is the best idea to do, brand, about the brand. Or it can be more like a coaching, which is more ongoing, where we can help you step by step. We can discuss. Coaching is more like it's your own idea, but we are refining that idea with you. So so that's the core message of our website. And before we go into our services, let's see. So we have many tie-ups with different companies, so that way we get some discount. We can resell those products also. So that is the next bit. About me now, I have done my MBA, and almost finishing my RMIT course also. So I have been in business for close to 20 years, and have improved. Like I'm getting into like to make sure I share my knowledge with other people in business. Especially, I'm focusing on migrant and women migrants. So those people who are slightly disadvantaged and don't find the resources with the government to get the help, like whether it's they don't know what resources are available commonly, and they don't have a family network, they don't have a big friend network in the business community. So we feel that is our core business area, but we are available to anybody and all of the people who are in business to if they need assistance to us. So that 20 years my business has been very varied, from IT, medical, to courier service, to restaurant. And so I've seen with lot of different partnerships. So even a car rental company in Darwin, and we had 10 cars there. So there's a lot of knowledge, and each business has its own focus area. Like courier business would be more focused on systems. The restaurant business is more based on labor. So each business has its own different skill sets to grow and optimize to make maximum out of that. So the key areas where we are providing our service is business setup, branding, web design, SEO, marketing, accounting assist. So this is about helping with their bookkeeping. And so all this, we have many different tie-ups you'll come to know from us. social media management, and consultancy services. So why you should tie up, like look, connect with us is we are trying to we are very focused on making sure our solution benefits the customer. So it's not for our profit alone. We want to make sure that, so we have a 30-day money back policy, and we want to have a long term relationship with our partners. We want to make it cost effective so that they can get better and more services from us. And we provide one shop range of services, so they don't have to keep hunting around with many different suppliers, and uh, create that relationship, so you don't have to explain your business to everybody again and again. And especially when you say want to save time and have very limited resources in time or money, or so we can handle it multi-platform. And so people uh, have a very good feedback. And then I'll show you some of the customer uh, like responses, also like customer testimonials. So here the so this is where like what the AI sector is doing. And to you might I'll also share like some of the awards we received and some acknowledgements. So those people, if they are interested, can go and book a 30-minute free call with us. And that way there's a discovery call where we can talk more about your specific business. You can ask your client, as if you're an employee watching this video, you can ask the clients to hop onto our website and book this call. And we also have a catalog which gives you more elaborate all the services we provide and roughly the prices we provide. So that's for later. But let's now go into who we are and about us as a team. So we are a team, a small team, so with a good vision. So what we say is that we are trying out new things. So we are exploring areas which is not so, which is like a developmental area where AI solutions or outsourcing integrated, and trying to get assistance from overseas, and making it all happen so that uh, we get we can provide maximum value for our customer, so that it would be easier for you to take our surveys, to measure our surveys, to implement our surveys. So we want that every small business should effortlessly gain success. It is not just like a miracle; it's more like a natural outcome because of the efforts we are putting. So we want to save them from time, and through automation, through outsourcing, so from their daily shows, which is not very high value thing. So might be if it's a restaurant, the big value might come from discussing and chatting with their employees or their sub customers, or making better relationship with their vendors. So this is the mission. And a good quote which we really admire on Steve Jobs, of how he created something like an Apple product with 30 type of products, and close to $3 trillion, which is 1,000 billion is a trillion. So that big of a company from just 20-25 products. It's amazing how he created that kind of a connection with people. So he understood people, he understood the markets, he knows what products has to be launched and what features would attract people. So this is my message. So we were trying to uh, and these are the core value we stand by. So the four core value, what I feel, what we stand by is the integrity. So we don't want to cut corners, we don't want to cheat our clients, we don't want to make profit in their losses. So this is where the integrity is part of our key core value. The second is innovation. We have to constantly, we are not afraid of trying new things. We might not be 100% the best solution, but we will work with you to create some solution which will eventually gain you good value. So we will, even if we have to try it out again and again, and try different products, try different methods, try different communication connections, people, whatever is required to ultimately deliver you that new cutting edge benefit. to your business, that we will work with you. Personalization is another thing. There are so many, like um, a very important topic. I'm writing a book called Decision Fatigue. Is there is so many models out there, there's so many ideas out there, there's many standards out there. There are um, so they, with all that, there's a lot of platforms. All that adds to so much more decisions to be made, so much more complications. And so we'll try to work out to make it simpler for you, so that you can understand how to run the business, in because you don't have to be IT geek for just running a business of a cafe. For example, you want to sell good coffee, rather than worry about which social media to be posting in, and how to optimize, what is the technical SEO, and on-site SEO and off-site SEO, and all those complications. You can leave it to us. We personalize it and make it simpler for you to understand. Uh, the fourth most important thing is that we enjoy the success of you in our success. So it's not us succeeding at your failure, or so we want to make sure we can provide you measurable success model, so that it should, by in whether if we are taking care of your social media, is there a growth in your social media Facebook page? If it's SEO, is it ranking better? If it's a chatbot, if are people interacting more? If because we work with some deliverable, measurable deliveries, so it would be easier for us to fine tune. And if we make mistakes, things, the ad has to be improved, or some communication has to be improved, we will work on it to make sure that we achieve that eventually. So it's again bit about us, about having so much experience, and make providing you with a wonderful team. So these are some of the past and present awards we have won. So we have like Microsoft accreditation. Before, in this product specialist, we had specialized, and some of the awards, Australian Institute of Management, where I was recognized as the owner manager of the year finalist in 2023. And just last year, I think this year, we got the AI startup idea, because we want to ultimately be like a system which is like a McDonald, where everything is more automated and we can deliver what the customer wants in a very systematic way. So so even the front end team can be doesn't have to be very high skilled. They are using automation tool. They are using procedure and learning systems, so that they are understanding what they have to create and how well they can create, and there are some quality measurement. And that's why that's why it's been recognized. So it is still under construction. It will work good. And these are the businesses who might not benefit from us. The business is over 10 million turnover and is very large scale, and they have multiple offices and many different teams to work with. So outsourcing is not directly advantageous unless we have somebody assigned to us, that this person is the key person who we have to interact. But again, even the results are less measurable in this case. So that's why we have. And the second thing is, if you have sensitive data, like if you are a medical center, or if you are working with government agencies or defense or something, where the information is very critical and you cannot rely on outsourcing. And uh, while we have strict policies on data protection, but still, because we have a team which is internationally based, so there is that risk factor. If your company policy also requires you to work with local workers, say if you are a non-for-profit organization who employs and publishes that you use local workers, then so be it. And we are very proud of companies who have local workers, especially if you can afford, and you make substantial profit, and you can get things done locally. All the good for you. Then we also find it hard when the company have a micromanagement style, where you have to constantly oversight our job. Possibly it can be a research area, it can be where you think that it's a lot of like changes from the client or from your end, So all that adds to the stress and poor productivity, especially in a remote work environment. So in that cases, it is better to have somebody sit beside you, and then you guide them and get the, like, especially graphics, or you want a logo of special style or something, then it's not possible with us. So, and then you have problems with working with different time zones, because sometimes the meeting might be early morning or end of the day, or it can be accent problem, like you don't like different accents, not comfortable or not understand enough. So then we are not for you. Then the last part we notice is that when you have meeting issues, say where you say you would like us to um, very specifically meet at only these times, and it's the delivery is not flexible, because sometimes there are changes from your end, but you still want the delivery to be very precise, which is not practical. So we have a few associates, we call, with the, like, we tied up with many of them, and some are our staff also. So from and they are specialized. So going forward, we believe that people are getting more specialized in their niche. So we have people from the technical background, from bookkeeping, from graphics, can be from web development, business development. So we would eventually work with you to build your success together. And we also tie up with some of the non-profit organizations, like Greenfield is a very big, they provide, like, for 25 years setting up forests, close to 800 forests they have worked with. We have associated with them for a couple of years. We are associated with Studio Arts, which is a non-profit organization, again, for disabled, and not what you call these days, um, special need, or so so people with the challenges, physical challenges, but with very good mental capacities, or otherwise. So whatever they are able to handle with respect and equity. So that's a beautiful inclusive space for people to grow. The last one is the Australian Red Cross. So we are tied to support them in, whether it's because they are helping into first aid and mental health strongly, apart from blood donation and offshore appeals. So that's a wonderful organization we're proud of to associate with. So going forward, also we have, you can also check with us through our Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We are still new, so not much content in the YouTube and all that, but you would find it interesting. And we have an interesting chatbot where we can have English like question. So recently somebody sent got a message from Meta saying that they got us they sent us a spam messenger, and then our Autobot automatically replied that this is a spam. And it's very interesting to read these kind of messages, that please contact Facebook directly if you have an issue. So this is an interesting chatbot we have integrated with AI technology. So we can do that same for you. And as the services, now we go back into the services. That's the last bit of the area which I would like to go with you. So uh, the services, first of it, is the business setup. So we'll help you with the business setup. So about ABN number, GST registration, partnership. If you need some kind of a agreement, you have already worked out. If you need legal support, we can guide you to the legal platforms where they can create a legal agreements for you. But apart from that, if you just want to, if you're already clear of the stakeholders and the share allocation, we can set up the company registered for you with our partners. So we also do 2 hours planning. So if you're just thinking about the business, you still haven't worked out how you want to go ahead. So we can start with a 2 hour session, and then we can go more if you require. And then these are the real stories. It's very interesting of some of the people sharing their stories about how like AI with Ashok help. and then we have a couple of other. Um, so it's wonderful to get more and more reviews, and we would be uh, trying to contact other people to get more reviews. So this is our business registration area. The next service we provide is the branding and graphic design. So in the business registration, only key thing, if you are an employee, we don't go into areas of legality. So where the customer really requires a legal help, so we guide them to a proper legal solution. But it's only when they are very clear of their agreements and arrangement that we support in just registering the thing. We are not a qualified legal company, so we don't give legal advice from our places. So the second thing is the branding and graphic design. So we get a lot of jobs like this, so where people ask us to design a logo, business card, double-sided pamphlets for some events, and so it works out much cheaper. And because we have all your themes and you're tied up or connected with us, we can bring out a solution much quicker, like in few hours or a day or something, so that you can get it happening. And also we have again brand planning session. So how you want the brand to be like looking like, so the color of it, how it should, what message it should pass to its customer. So that is all part of the brand planning session. So we it is again a 2 hour session. We will go through, work with you for defining what are the vision, what do you want to achieve, and what values you really hold strong for yourself and for your company, and what market position you want to see. Is it like a local business, you want to have a national business, global business, or whether it's a niche for any particular industry, and the color scheme and deliverables. So these are the things we can help you with. The third area is the website design. So what we do in the website is we help people to um, develop the website. So we, from the start, from registering the domain, getting your email account done, depending on what type of communication, the amount of email box you need and all that, we can help you and set up some spam filters so that it's not attacked. And then we have very basic sites like goal sites, which is for $250. We can get you up and running very quickly within a couple of days. Website. And then we can go for more detailed, where which has bit of interactivity. It can have e-commerce facility, it can have lead magnets and capture forms. So can go to any level, AI solutions, and yeah, mobile friendly apps. So these are the type of services we have licensed. Like we work with another company in that, in some of the third party CRM application solutions. So we can install the required, if fulfill your requirement, and give you suggestions how best to optimize your, to make it more productive. The next area is the search engine ads. Being visible is very important, because otherwise it's like, if you are in a busy shopping center and your business doesn't have a board or a hoarding, then you would be not addressed to. So it is very important to make your website visible, available, because it is something which is advertising you 24/7. So it also helps you creating the SEO, uh, like backlinks and technical. So we can help you with all that. So there is a lot of things in that. I can go on for many hours on just the SEO bit itself. So search engine and Google ads and Facebook meta ads. Okay, let's go into app setup. So we can also help you to set up apps, so that you can do some of the things yourself, depending on the time. Say you want to have a MailChimp, like a campaign. So every month you want to send to your like you're a restaurant, you want to keep your customers engaged, and you want to give some offers and all that. So either we can do, or we can also set you up to that you can do that. So we would have some training cost and some software cost and installation and setups cost. So but it can be for lead management, CRM setup, event. So you have regular events or webinar or anything. Uh, Media editing tools we can not only set up, we can even help you just the basic functionality. So you can make your own stuffs in there. Hosting solutions, we can get you an account in any of them and then set it up, and then from there you can manage, renew. Telecom solutions, you can have VoIP type of solution if you have an international team, and otherwise you also are welcome to like we can mix mobile forwarding and all that is all now possible. It's only imagination which is like it can automatically send SMSs and all that is now possible. Booking software again, it can be integrated with payment gateways, and it can be people can book their appointments, schedule reminders automatic. So all that type, if you're a like a dentist or a medical center or a where the booking is essential, even a saloon or nail center or anything like that. Communication system, how to best get communicated, we can understand your requirement. Do you just need to have casual communication? Do you want it to be recorded? Do you want to have file transfer in that? Do you want to have some kind of a appointment booking? Do you want to have scheduled tasks? So all that is possible through different communication platforms. Automation solutions are there, which again talks between one platform to another. So we have knowledge from the different softwares like Zapier, Make, Bably. We can automate those processes for you, or if it is slightly outside our scope, we can still get some resources. We have very good, like 20 years. My connections are very extensive. So we surely will be able to solve your problem. Then training and ongoing support. So this is basically our about the apps. Then the next is the marketing solution. So the marketing solution, what we do is that we help you to achieve like campaigning, slow newsletter campaign, cold marketing campaign, Google Ads, um, all that. Like optimizing. This is more about not so much putting the ads, but actually finding out what are the right keywords and what are the target areas or where you can get the maximum benefit. So these are more like research on that, and marketing planning and reporting. So we can work with you on that. The next area is the AI solution. So AI solution, we have chatbots. You can have 1-800 number. Normally 1-800 number costs close to $2,000. We can get you with no upfront cost for about $100 per month. So we have 100 USD, so close to about 130 or something AUD, and it is making your business to be 24/7. So people are answered by whether it's phone call, whether it's a chat bot. So we have different type of solution. You can have even local numbers, multiple numbers. Yes, so we have multiple solutions in that. You can also connect, like you might have, like I showed you, you can connect with your messenger, so it automatically responds, or WhatsApp, it can message people. So these are some of the things we do in AI. And accounting assist is the where we support with accounting solutions. So we have a tie-up with John, who is really expert, 25-30 years experience in bookkeeping, and he's supporting us with this. And anything we refer with them, I work with them, and installing, like whether you need to from the first go, whether you need a software to be installed, set up, configured, chart of accounts setted, like the payroll to be managed for every staff, some reports to be paid to tax, connection with the tax office, inventory management, through, it can be through CRM system, through their different, there are many different platforms. Depend, if you are just like a small cafe, you don't need a whole CRM system. You might just need a inventory management, payroll, You can then you can very easily talk to accountant and get the tax lodged for the year. So anything, no reporting goes missing. So ATO, because they this person is connected with the ATO, and yeah, all reports can be sent and taken care. Social media again is a big area which is very the like it's your marketing corridor. And I was reading one article how AI would, the biggest area which it will observe is the marketing. So it will be more and more automated. So this is a area where we can do a lot of things, whether it's sending information or uh, like social media postings and all ad campaigns, all that designing, video editing, all that can be done a lot more with using AI. So we can really make it easier for you if you're interested. So then the next one is the consultancy service. Again, all these can be dealt as consultancies, as where we are discussing on this and giving you a plan, whether it's business coaching or I'm feeling stuck, I am problem with employees, finding employees, finding good vendors, finding good customers, lead generation. So we can help you in any of these areas. There's a lot to go again in this. Depends on what's the problem and how we want to handle it. But do take help from other people. We Many of the business people, they feel very lonely because they kind of isolate themselves. So being in a peer group with other business people gives you a lot of ideas. And I would always request you to join some groups like BNI, BX meetings, or anything in Australia if you're here. Uh, and then for employees also, just understand more about Australia, Australian landscape, so that you can provide better value to the clients. Um, if you're not sure of anything, don't commit anything. Just take the information. We can always get back to them, give them the right advice. Rather, if you don't have, then don't. Then we can guide them in IT, AI, business planning, marketing. Kind of, we have discussed this. And then finally, there are some packages which might be very interesting for you. So these packages reduces your cost. So we bundled up some of the important things for a very small business or somebody who is wanting to increase their marketing reach, or they want to. So we have bundled, but we can always bundle something else, remove something or add something if you have something a different need. We can always cater for that. So and finally, the not finally, this is um, the what we call the booking, where you can choose a time and book with me or my colleague Anne, who would be attending to this and sharing more information or answering your question or taking notes and coming back to you with what we can do better for you. And so finally, the contact us page, where you can put the query. And our team is across the globe. We have people in Philippines, India, Nigeria, US. So and in so like it's a mixed team, and different resources. We try to produce good value for you. And finally, I would like to take you back and finish it at about us again. So make sure, if you're an employee, remember our mission. We want to success automate for our customers. We want to help them to find time, make their success natural in possibly the tougher time which might come with businesses get finding so many more things to work on, and the economy is slowing, and so we are there for them. And then these are our core values, which hopefully would we would want to stick with, whether we grow big or like whatever speed it takes, take time, but we would like to be that. And the awards and the recognition. We also recently had an article come on team. Just a second. It was Uh, so we have uh, we had an article in Tech Times, which is a very popular US magazine, and
Tech Times.
yeah, about this is a wonderful article if you like to read about what we think how the AI technology and small business is going and growing. So, what our aim is in the small business space and what we would like to achieve through our business. So, so thank you all. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. And talk to you later.